Thank you for clicking on this video. You could have been anywhere in this YouTube universe, as big as it is, but you're rocking with me, and I truly appreciate that. I'm Rico, and on this channel, we help you become the most valuable version of yourself by utilizing the 3C philosophy. That's confidence, character, and of course, charisma. If that sounds good to you, do me a favor. Matter of fact, hold on, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and show that like button some love, turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, be part of this Triple C lifestyle, because I can tell you, it's better over here. Oh, just so you know, I want to give a shout out, quick little shout to my 49ers for doing what they had to do to get the job done. Dallas, y'all played a hell of a game. You made it interesting, but I'm just so happy that we pulled it off, baby. Go Niners, bang, 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 bang. On today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most important parts of the 3C philosophy, in my opinion, and that's character. The reason why I want to start with character is because I think it's the foundation to everything set forth on this 3C philosophy. So what are some of the characteristics of good character? Or everybody's heard the word before, right? Some of you might be asking, what is character, right? So there's a ton of definitions of character, but we're going to make it real simple, and we're going to say the character for this video is the sum qualities that make up a person, right? The sum of their qualities that make up a person. And let's talk about some of the things that make good character, because it's important to have good character. There's bad character and there's good character. Number one is trust. Very important. I mean, that's self-explanatory, right? If you can't be trusted, then let's be real. You can't really say a person has good character if they don't have trustworthiness, right? That also ties into business, that ties into relationships, that ties into spirituality, discipline, everything. So trustworthiness is very important. I think that goes without saying. What do y'all think? Y'all think trustworthiness goes without saying? Put in the comments below. The second is being respectful, whether it be with your words, knowing what to say, when to say it, not saying certain things in certain situations, holding your tongue, just being overall respectful, right? That's a part of having good character. The third thing is responsibility, right? Didn't think I have to mention that, but responsibility is huge. Doing the right thing at the right time, making the right decision at the right time, foregoing like instant gratification for long term. That's responsibility, like delaying what feels good right now to what makes sense in the future. Okay, you gotta be responsible. The person can't say they have good character if they're walking around here just wilding without being responsible. That makes sense. Another quality is fairness, just being fair, hearing what people have to say, being, just understanding their point of view, listening to understand versus listening to respond. Being able to control your emotions, even if you don't agree with somebody. That's a part of being fair, right? You may not always have to agree, but what they say could either be fair or not. That fairness is a big part of having good character. A fifth trait of having quality character is being caring or empathetic. Being able to put yourself in other people's shoes, right? Everybody wants to be understood. That is huge in today's world. I think a lot of the situations that go on that end up in a negative outcome could be avoided if we just understood. That is huge for showing that you have good character, being empathetic and being caring. Now let's talk about five ways to help you build good character. Number one, commit to personal development. Personal development is personal to the person. All that means is working on yourself, right? Abraham Lincoln, I think it was Abraham Lincoln. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put in the comments if it wasn't Abraham Lincoln. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But nevertheless, the saying is the same. If I gave you 5 hours to chop down a tree, right? You can spend 5 hours chopping down that tree, or you can spend 3 hours sharpening your axe and 2 hours chopping down the tree, right? That's personal development. We gotta sharpen that axe. We gotta make sure that we do the work, whether it be reading, whether it be videos, whether it be seminars, audiobooks, whatever it takes. We need to make sure you put in the work on yourself. There's a saying that says work twice as hard on yourself than the task given. Okay, and I promise the task will be a lot easier. Personal development is very important in order to build good character. Number 2, you gotta take risks, right? You can't go around in this world being playing it safe all the time and expect to grow character. Story time. There was a time where I wanted to get into sales, right? Talked to some members of my family. Some of my members of my family were like, well, I don't know. I mean, you don't sell nothing. You don't make any sales, you don't eat. I don't know if you want to do that. Nothing against them. I love them to death. But their philosophy was different than mine. And I heard what they had to say out of respect because I was raised to respect your elders. But what I looked at is, hey, if these people in sales were doing this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, if I was trained properly, why can't I do it? So I took a big risk getting into sales. It's one of the best things that could ever happen to me because I took that initial risk. You understand what I'm saying? Second is challenge yourself with challenging goals, right? Not easy goals. There's also a saying, I'm sure you guys heard this, is a cliche. I don't remember who said this. So again, I need the Triple C family to let me know who exactly said this, but I know y'all heard this before. It says, it's not the problem that we aim too high and miss. The main problem is that we aim too low and we hit it. That's a big problem. So what I want y'all to do is challenge yourself with big goals. Because let's say you say, I want to make $100,000 a year. You never made $100,000 a year this year, but this time you say, I want to make $100,000 a year. You've only made $50,000 a year your whole life. Now you challenge yourself and say, you know what? This is the year. 2022 is my year. I'll make $100,000 this year. Let's say you only make 90. You didn't hit your goal. But what happens if you only challenge yourself to make $70,000? And you hit $70,000. You see my point? Challenge yourself with big goals. Number 4, embrace failure as a learning opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? Thomas Edison failed multiple times when it was time to make the light bulb. And somebody asked him like, hey, how does it feel to fail over 1,000 times making the light bulb? You know what his response was? I didn't fail 1,000 times to make the light bulb. What I did was found out 1,000 ways the light bulb doesn't work. Boom. Just a philosophy and thinking. So embrace failure. We become different from the journey itself than the actual destination. The destination doesn't make us become who we are. It is the journey, the hurdles, the things we have to overcome, the mindset shifts on the way to the destination that make us who we are. So embrace failure and use it as a tool. That's really gonna help you build strong character. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Number 5, don't be one of these people that just talk. Don't be just a talker. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't be one of these people that always lives in the future like, oh, I thought about doing this or I was about to do this. If you have something in your mind and you have a goal and you have something you want to do, the universe loves speed. Do it. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to wait. One thing I can tell you is that time is going to go by regardless. 2022 is here. This year is going to go by whether you do it or you don't. So don't be the one to talk about it. Don't say, oh, I was talking about starting this podcast, or I was talking about launching this company, or I was talking about, oh, you know what? I was thinking about talking to that guy that I like. Or I was thinking about introducing myself to that girl that I want to get to know. Don't talk about it. Just do it. What is the worst thing that can happen? It doesn't work out. Are you still alive? You are. Right? Last time I checked, it's not going to kill you. So don't just be the one. There's nothing worse than somebody that's one of those, oh yeah, I'm about to, or I was fenced to do, or I was gonna do this. No, don't talk about it. Be about it. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you've learned from the situation. Don't be one of those people that just talk. Story time. Not gonna mention any names. He knows who he is. He knows exactly who he is if he's watching this. He talked about making this app. For years, talked about making this app, right? Oh, this app is gonna come out October 2017. October 2017 comes, the app doesn't come. What does he say? Nothing. Church mouse quiet. So then what he does is says, oh yeah, the app is gonna come out in November 2018. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. I thought the app was gonna come out in October. 5 years later, another buddy of mine, when he talks about the app again, challenges him and says, yo, man, I'm tired of you talking about this app. I'm tired of hearing about the app. Don't tell me about it no more. Let me know when it's out so I can download the app. And what does the guy that talked about the app for 5 years do? He gets butthurt. He gets upset. He gets in his feelings. I get it, but on the same token, that's what you get for just talking about it and not being about it. And with that being said, we reached the end of this video. Before you leave, do me a favor. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any of this content. And also, do me a huge favor, share this content with anybody that you think that'll find this, valuable, that can help them out in their life, because that's my only goal in delivering this information to you guys. If I can help one person get on the path to becoming the most valuable version of themselves, that's my goal. Once again, I'm Rico the One. Love y'all. I'm out.